Coming up next on Live at 5.
Coming up, we're going to drop you into 1963 Manhattan with the Neil Simon Show, Barefoot in the Park. Stick around.
But first, Greg Bostwick joins us with details on a rainy, cold end of the week. Well, what happens when you combine a newly married couple, a way too small apartment, and a mother-in-law? You get Neil Simon's longest-running Broadway play, Barefoot in the Park. The Beaumont Community Players invite you to lighten up your next 2 weekends. Tom Wright joins us live from the Greenberg Center for Performing Arts with more. Tom?
You know, Kelly, with a rainy weekend being a great chance to get out to the theater, and what better than Neil Simon? Everybody loves Neil Simon. With us is Tiffany Maloney, who's the director, and this is his kind of classic. It's Barefoot in the Park, one of his early plays, and he has all the classic elements, the great writing and the relationship comedy.
Absolutely. Barefoot in the Park is really one of his most beloved plays, and it focuses on relationships and how people that are very opposite from one another can really exist very happily together.
A lesson for all of us, isn't it? Okay, so set in 1963 in Manhattan, and you didn't change it. You didn't change any of the period part of it. There's, for example, where they talk about the rent in Manhattan being, mind you, being $125 a month.
Right.
Now, does that get a laugh just because it's so archaic?
It should, certainly. You know, I don't think there's any fixed rent at this point that comes close to that.
And the Princess phone has a moment in this too.
Correct,
Just
yeah.
to date it. Okay, we're going to see a little scene from this. You want to set this up for us?
Yes, this is Mrs. Banks, who's Corey's mother. It is her first time to come and visit the newlywed couple in their apartment, and they have set her up on a blind date with the crazy man upstairs.
Oh, of course. All right, let's take a look. Barefoot in the Park.
When you eat this, you take a bite into history. Kenichi is over 2,000 years old. Now, this particular batch, of course.
Mr. Velasco, they look marvelous. Would you be a traitor to the society if you told us what's in there?
Well, if caught, it's punishable by a cold salad at the dinner. But since I'm among friends, it's bits of salted fish, grated olives, spices, and onion biscuits. Now, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mrs. Banks.
What kind of fish?
Eel.
Eel?
Eel?
That's why the time element is so essential. Eel spoils quickly. Mrs. Banks, you're not eating.
Well, my throat is a little dry. Perhaps if I finish my martini
No. That will never do. The temperature of the kenichi is very important. It must be now. In 5 minutes, we throw it away.
Oh, well, I'd hate for you to do that.
Pop it.
I beg your pardon?
If you nibble a kenichi, it tastes bitter. You must pop it. You see?
Oh, okay. Oh, my. Oh, I'm so sorry. Let me try this again.
Well, coming up next on Live at 5, find out how the new stimulus package could help your teens find a job this summer. Time now to take a look at how traffic's moving today. You're looking at I-10 East at US 69 in Beaumont.